Hey, pull up a chair. I want to talk to you because if you've been in learning and development for more than 5 minutes, you'll know that this job is a ride. One day you're launching a program that's been in the works for 6 months. You've got the learners engaged, leaders are on board, and you're getting feedback that gives you chills. And the next day, the budget's frozen. The project is paused. And someone casually asks, can you just tweak this into e-learning? It's a lot. Learning and development is one of the most emotionally complex, rewarding, and often misunderstood careers out there. And in this episode, I want to talk about it. All of it. So we're going to cover the highs that keep us going, the lows that drain us, the emotional whiplash of being seen and invisible, and how to lead through it all without burning out or giving up. Because despite the chaos, this is still one of the best jobs out there. So let's get into it. All right, let's start with the good stuff, the magic. The moments that make you stop in your tracks and think, yes, this is why I love this work. And you know the ones. The person who tells you your program helped them get promoted. The leader who finally gets it in a mindset shift during your workshop. The team that starts communicating better, collaborating more, and starts performing as a unit. Thanks to something you built. And these are not just feel-good moments. These are powerful reminders that your work touches real people and that employee training and development isn't about compliance and content. It's about capability, confidence, and shaping entire cultures so that work can be awesome for everyone. And I still remember one of my clients. She came into the Talent Development Academy feeling super stuck and isolated and siloed, and we can get into it, but I won't do that here. She had no influence, no clarity, and zero confidence. Fast forward 6 months, she was leading conversations with executives and rolling out talent development strategy aligned with the business goals. And most importantly, she was owning the room. And she really stepped into herself and found that, wait, I do bring this immense value. Let me own that. And that transformation, that is learning and development. And honestly, it's not just the individual that wins. There are learning and development case studies where entire organizations shift culture completely. Onboarding programs that reduce turnover by 50%. Leadership programs that propel internal promotions. And training programs that save time and money while increasing morale. So when learning and development is done well, it is not just a side dish. It's the infrastructure that makes performance possible. And those wins, they are real. They matter. They matter so much. And we need to celebrate them more. We're going to shift gears now because let's not pretend that it's all applause and light bulb moments, because the lows, they're real too, and they hit hard. And sometimes it's the obvious stuff. No budget, no time, no buy-in, and you're told to do more with less. You submit a strategy that you're so proud of, and it gets ignored. You build a thoughtful solution and leadership changes their mind halfway through. But other times, it's more subtle. It's being treated as the support function, not a strategic partner. It's being brought in too late, after the decisions have been made, when the mess already exists, and being asked to fix it with training. It's the feeling of working so damn hard to build programs and having no one really show up. Yes, maybe they arrive, but you know when you're facilitating that online session and all the cameras are off. You know that feeling. And worst of all, it's when you start to feel like it doesn't matter. You're giving everything, and yet you're still being asked to make it fun. You're still hearing that the L&D team is just for onboarding or just for compliance. End your own sentence there. It's still being left out of conversations where you should be leading. The sense of invisibility, that's heavy. And it doesn't mean you're doing it wrong. It means the system is still catching up to the value we bring. But it can, and it does, weigh you down when you don't have the tools, the mindset, and the community to really navigate this all. So let's just name this what this really is. It's emotional whiplash. You're cheering someone's breakthrough in one meeting and defending your function's existence in the next. You're excited to roll out a program that's aligned with the business strategy while being asked to track attendance as the success metric. You are the mentor, the strategist, the content creator, the coach, the tech support, the therapist. Okay, maybe unofficially. And all of that can feel too much, especially when you don't see your own development being prioritized. You develop everyone else. You support their growth, but who's checking in on you? And that's when the doubt starts creeping in. Am I falling behind? Will AI replace me? What if I can't keep up? And here is what I want you to hear. You are not replaceable. What you bring, strategic thinking, empathy, facilitation skills, facilitating behavior change, capability building, that is not something that AI can replace. But yes, our function is evolving. And if you don't evolve with it, you do risk being left behind. And the key is to not stay stuck in this swirl of reaction, burnout, and invisibility. You've got to find your way back to impact. So now let's talk about a mindset shift, because this is not about being a victim of your circumstance. It is about stepping fully into your leadership. You are not just learning and development. You are the architect of talent enablement. You make growth possible. You build capability and you unlock performance. But to lead like that, you need more than good intentions. You need frameworks, tools, support, language. You need clarity on what your next step is, not everyone else's. And that's why I created the L&D Impact Toolkit. It is here for you when you are ready to start shifting from support to strategy, explaining your work in business terms, and start leading L&D like the business critical function it is. And inside you'll find the infinity loop, which breaks down the strategy and the tactics side of our role. It's really the what we do. It also includes the 5-spoke impact model to help you explain the value you bring to the business. And it includes the learning and development impact checklist, just to get you rolling. And yeah, this download is completely free. So really no excuses. It has zero fluff, just practical, real world things that you can take and start doing today. The link is in the description. All right, let's wrap this up with your way forward. If you are ready to go further, if you've been nodding along thinking, I feel all of this and I am ready to step up and lead with capability and confidence, then the Talent Development Academy is your next step. It isn't theory. Oh, we don't need more of that. It is transformation. And I do not say that lightly. This program will help you become the strategic business partner your organization needs. It will give you the step-by-step to lead learning and development with confidence. It will move you forward in your career. Full stop. And the support, unmatched, because I know how lonely this job can feel. And I have built a community where you do not have to figure it out alone anymore. You've carried enough. Let this space be the space for your growth. And if this episode hit home, please share it. Share it with your team. Share it with that learning and development person you know is struggling a bit, or with anyone who needs to know they're not doing it wrong. They're just in a field that's still finding its way. And that's okay, because we are not here to complain. We are here to change things. This job is hard, but it is also freaking amazing. You get to shape careers, companies, cultures, and that is no small thing. All right, there's no other way to say this, but we're friends now. I'll see you in the next one.